Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Writer's Workshop. I'm here. Jean is here, looking resplendent as always. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of a technical lesson today rather than the craft of writing. We're going to be focusing on adding comments to a Google Doc. This is going to be particularly important in the coming weeks when we start to share and collaborate on the internet and via Google Docs in an attempt to revise and refine and edit our writing. So we want to know how we can respectfully and responsibly leave comments on someone else's work rather than editing it directly, and giving them the opportunity to use your feedback to improve their writing, and likewise get a chance to use someone else's feedback to improve your writing. Here's the I cans today. I can add a comment to a Google Doc in preparation for giving and receiving writing feedback, and I can use the 4 Bs when I collaborate on a shared online resource. And then the materials you're going to need today, you can just listen for now. We'll keep it short and sweet, and then we'll go practice it in our exit ticket posted to Google Classroom. Ideally, you're going to have a device with a keyboard, a laptop, or a Chromebook, or if you have a tablet with a keyboard attachment, great. If you have a touchscreen, you can do it too. It's just a little trickier, and you don't have the keyboard shortcut at your disposal. So let's get into it. So the biggest thing is up here. Comments are tools, not toys. With a lot of online resources, there's a lot of freedom that we have, whether it's comments or the chat in YouTube or the chat in Zoom or any sort of messaging platform. There are lots of different ways we can use these platforms and these tools to communicate. What we want to make sure that we're doing is we are keeping them as tools for communication and not toys or ways to negatively communicate with people. Okay. In terms of online safety, I will admit, it's a little bit easier to say negative things or tease or do mean things on the internet because you're not face to face with somebody. So there's that extra barrier that kind of insulates people who want to put down other people who want to bully. It's that extra layer that kind of emboldens people to be more negative. And so it's our job as future middle schoolers and future young adults to really use these tools and these platforms in a positive and a responsible way, making sure that we're using them for their intended purpose, which in this case is to help improve writing and to give feedback on writing. So let's take a look at a Google Doc. I have one here. This is our book club jobs. And as you can see, here's my cursor here. And in order to leave a comment, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to select a certain piece of text. So let's say I wanted to add or suggest an addition to the What If Wizards section of our book club jobs. Now, there's a couple of ways you can get to your comment. You notice how, well, first, if you're not sure how to highlight, what you do is you see my cursor blinking there. I'm going to click and I'm going to hold down my click. Then I'm going to use my second finger. Right now I'm holding down the click with my thumb, and I'm going to drag my pointer finger, and I can highlight and select however much text I want. And as soon as I'm ready, I'm going to let go. And it's going to stay like that until I click the mouse again, and then it'll disappear. So let's say I want to talk about and leave a comment on the What If Wizard section. Okay. If you see this icon pop up, you can just add a comment straight away. See there where I hover over it, it says add a comment. Click it, and then I can add a comment. I can say, I think this is a great job. And then post my comment. And then anyone else who has access to that document will be able to see that comment. And then it also highlights the section that is that the comment is in reference to. And you can also reply to that comment. So let's say one of my classmates said, I think this is a great job. You can reply with, thanks. And it'll look just like that. Makes sense? There's a couple other ways you can access the comments. So let's say I wanted to leave a comment on the recapper. So again, I'm going to click and drag and then let go. You can also do it with one finger, but it's a little more limited. I like to hold down with my thumb and then drag with my index finger. And then all I have to do is let go of my thumb, and there it is. I can go to Insert, and down near the bottom, again, it says Insert Comment. You can also insert lots of other things, but today we're focusing on comments. And there, that same box pops up. How short is short, really? Maybe I want some clarification. So I'm going to leave that comment. Okay, and then if I want to reply to the comment, I just have to click on the part of the text that the comment was in reference to, and then I can click in the reply box. And I can say, I think short equals 3 to 5 of the most important events. Reply. Okay. The third thing you can do is you can use a keyboard shortcut. So again, hold down, highlight your text, let go, and now your text is highlighted. Don't click the mouse again or it'll disappear. Then what you're going to do is you're going to find the Control key. It's in the lower left-hand corner of your keyboard, and hold it down. Then you're going to find the Alt key. It should be right next to the space bar or thereabouts on the bottom row. You're going to hold that down. So now you're holding down Control and Alt at the same time. Then you're going to press the letter M. And then your comment box pops up just like normal. This is my favorite job. Right? And if maybe that's also your favorite job, you might reply to it and say, mine too. This is a big long conversation with myself, which is a little weird in this context, but ideally you'd be replying to someone else's feedback. So let's say, you were doing some writing and one of the members of your writing small group has an idea for you. They might highlight the paragraph that they have an idea about, leave a comment, and you can reply to it and say, great idea. Or you can say, I like that, but I have another idea that I think might work better. Okay? Then, if that comment has been resolved, so like let's say I left this answer of how short is short really, and someone answered my question, I can click the check mark, and that comment will go away. Same thing here. I could click the check mark, and my comment will disappear. All right? So, in Google Classroom, you are going to see an assignment to practice in a shared document leaving a comment, and the directions are at the top of that assignment. Here's the most important part of that shared document, right? Comments are tools, not toys. Sharing a document is a tool, not a toy. Just like if we're playing a board game, we want to use that board game responsibly, right? Same thing as, there's a fly. There's a fly. Okay. Same thing as a shared Google document, right? Every student has equal access to that document. And as long as we are only worried about our section of that document, we'll be fine. Okay? So we're sticking this is the online version of keep your hands to yourself. Okay? The nice thing about Google Docs is it has a version history. So it will, if something goes wrong, we can look back and see who made that change. So it's a nice piece there. And yeah, I think that's it. All right. So go to Google Classroom, try it, see if you can add a comment, see if you can reply to somebody else's comment, something positive or something nice. And then our small group for writing is going to start in about 15 minutes or so, starting at 1 o'clock. All right, good luck. I will see you soon.